They continue firing missiles all over the territory of Ukraine. They keep in siege, according to our information, about 120,000 people only in Mariupol. Crimes that are happening in Mariupol are much more awful and large-scale than in Borodyanka. I am convinced that with our joint efforts we will be able to inflict liability on all those guilty, and I do assure you that we will find everybody.
Well, we can talk now to Sky's Jason Farrell, who is in Odessa in the south of Ukraine. And Jason, we've seen all sorts of failed deals and tentative agreements come and go in Mariupol. Does this one have a chance of working, do you think?
Well, there have been prisoner exchanges before. There's been 5 prisoner exchanges during the course of this conflict, only one yesterday in which 76 Ukrainians were returned. So Zelensky's perhaps thinking that this is something that the Russians might be up for. They might agree if they can get some of their own troops back, because these are almost prisoners of war. They are effectively surrounded. It's impossible for them to get out. We heard from one of the commanders in a video earlier saying that they're outnumbered 10 to 1. They have 500 wounded. They have over 1,000 civilians there. I've spoken to the wife of one of the people who is one of the fighters there, who says that the conditions are appalling. They haven't eaten for this entire time. They have no access to water, no access to food. So they are in a dire situation. And of course, as well, they will be running out of ammunition. They've got no way of restocking or resupplying. And they are being consistently pummeled and blasted. One of the explosions reported this morning was heard 100 kilometres away. Now, my colleague, Mark Stone, has actually managed to be able to get some questions to one of the commanders who is inside that steelworks which has been surrounded. Let's have a listen to what he's had to say.
Здравствуйте. Что касается вопросов, которые мне были заданы, насчет положения дел у бойцов, которые защищают Мариуполь, все находятся в нормальном, высоком боевом духе, продолжают выполнять боевые задачи. Конечно, очень много раненых, есть погибшие парни. Более 500 парней требуют медицинского обеспечения. Положение с этим вопросом очень плохое. Подвальные помещения, парни просто гниют. В целом группировка действует, продолжает обороняться. Что касается заявлений русской стороны о том, что они в скором будущем могут закончить свое мероприятие, что касается Мариуполя. Да, такое может быть. Это очень реальная ситуация. Группировка противника в десятки раз, если не больше, превосходит нашу. Техника, танками, артиллерией, авиацией, морской составляющей. Да, на нашей территории искали безопасность гражданские люди, их сотни. Есть среди них женщины, дети, есть очень маленькие дети. В целом тоже очень требуется помощь, так как они оказались тоже в ловушке и находятся под постоянными обстрелами и ударами артиллерии. Спасибо.
Well, meanwhile, in the Donbass, that push is gathering pace, and the Russian military say that they have hit over 1,000 targets along a 300-mile front line in that region. And we've also had a development this afternoon because, as you know, President Zelenskyy has been asking the West to continue to resupply and restock weapons for Ukraine. And perhaps in an answer to that, Vladimir Putin has tested a missile. It is an intercontinental ballistic missile that was fired across from the northwest of Russia all the way over to Kamchatka in the east. That is 6,000 kilometers. It actually goes through 11 different time zones, so an enormous distance that it travels, and really trying to flex his muscles and send a message out to the West that he has a capability to attack other powers if they want to get involved in this war.